Now, let us go through another type of document, invoices. Processing an invoice sounds very easy, but the reality is different. Without having the right systems, an invoice can become a massive cost center. Our customer was receiving invoices, manually filing them and triggering the next phase of payment process. Time and money costs of inefficient process were an issue for our customer. Their pain points were time, manual process is slow, and they were missing discount deadlines, document errors due to manual data entry, retrieval, naming conventions not used makes document retrieval difficult and time-consuming, and cost, as manual intervention carries high costs as well. How did we help our customer? Kodak Alaris solution automates several steps to bring uniformity to naming conventions and filing, thus reducing manual data errors, reducing overall time spent processing, improved retrieval by using naming conventions, reducing costs. Now, let's go back to Dalia to show us how we can automate this process. Dalia, over to you.
Thank you, Gracia. So now what I'm going to show you is some mix of documents, and even not all of them are invoices. They are a mix of other documents as well. And the invoices, they are from multiple suppliers. You see that they don't have the same format. They have different locations even of the information we want to capture, we want to extract and integrate in the system. So I'm going to scan these documents and see together how the processing of these invoices will be. So now let's see how the system is processing these documents, what result we got from the scanning. So now we see the validation step. We see how we have, the system has classified the document, identified which one is an invoice, which one is a credit memo, which one is bill of lading, and we see the extraction of the information has been done regardless of the location. Because you know we have different types, multiple suppliers, so it's not the data is not located in the same position for all the documents. So here we have another type, which is a credit memo, an invoice, a bill of lading. So let's see now how the application was able to process these invoices. So here we have a mix of invoices from multiple suppliers. We see we have this type of invoice. Even we have a credit memo here that was identified by the application. It was classified correctly. We have other types of invoices, even we have a bill of lading. So all the classification has been done correctly with the relevant information extracted from the invoices. So we'll see we have the data extracted regardless of the format or the layout of the invoice. And here we have another example of invoices where we have the invoice linked with the PO. So when we want to validate the line items of the invoice with the PO, that the purchase order system that we have, so we can do this using the line item matching. So in this example, we can see the comparison between the line item of the invoice and the line item of the purchase order. And the green lines are the lines that are matching, and when it's something missing is not matching, it indicates it, and we can fix it manually and say that this line is matching, this one on the left, and we complete the validation and then go back and validate the whole batch and send it to the backend application. And this is how we can automate the validation step in invoice processing.